The Prime Minister has told new graduates at RAF Cranwell that he will never compromise the nation's security as he shakes up the armed forces. David Cameron was guest of honour for the graduation parade at the Air Forces College. But some of those on parade today face the real possibility of redundancy within months because of cuts to the number of trainee pilots. From RAF Cranwell, James Hurst reports.
83 men and women who've completed either officer or specialist training marched onto the parade square at RAF Cranwell. The monarch's representative for this annual Queen's Review was her Prime Minister. The Red Arrows gave a fly past as Mr Cameron took the royal salute before moving onto the square to inspect the graduates.
It was brilliant. Worked hard to get there, and I've wanted to join the Air Force for 22 years since I was an air cadet, so it felt like a climax of a good day.
It was a bit of a nerve-wracking but extremely proud moment, especially to have as a reviewing officer the Prime Minister.
While it was a day of pride for those graduating, for David Cameron it offered an opportunity to try to give some reassurance about their future, telling them the RAF is utterly essential for Britain's security.
Following the Defence Review, we're making changes right across our armed forces. But let me be clear, I will never compromise on our nation's security. We are doing this to strengthen our forces for the future.
Today's graduation was around half the usual size because recruitment has been cut back after the Defence Review. And for some parading today who joined as trainee pilots, those jobs no longer exist, meaning either a change of role or redundancy within months.
These people on parade today have got, in some cases, they feel as though there's an uncertain future for them. They're not quite sure. The Air Force is still sort of settling down after SDSR into the way it's going to be operating in the future. But the Prime Minister made special mention of the platforms that the Air Force either are operating today or are going to be operating in the future.
Today has been focused on the ceremony and the achievements of these graduates, but it was perhaps inevitable that there would be at least some politics because the Prime Minister knows these new officers are entering the RAF at a difficult time for the service. James Hurst, Forces News, RAF Cranwell.